Hey there. It's March the 4th. Time for Proverbs 4. Jump over there. More prep, okay? The actual Proverbs. They're put throughout, but most of them start in chapter like 9. So this is all preparing us, letting us know what wisdom is, how important it is. And as every chapter so far, he starts at the same, right? Listen, my sons, to a father's discipline, and pay attention so that you may gain understanding. For I'm giving you good instruction. Don't abandon my teaching. When I was a son with my father, tender and precious to my mother, that's King David, right? He taught me and said, your heart must hold on to my words, keep my commands, and live. He says that lots. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget or turn away from the words of my mouth. Don't abandon wisdom, and she will watch over you, love her, and she will guard you. 7 is highlighted. Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom, and whatever else you get understanding. Right? That's why we do it over and over again. We want to understand it. Right? Commit it to memory. Make it part of our very nature. Right? This wisdom is supreme. The most important thing. Those over here, wisdom is the beginning. Cherish her, she will exalt you. Embrace her, she will honor you. She will place a garland of grace on your head. She will give you a crown of beauty. And Solomon always equated wisdom to a female, even though Jesus was wisdom. So, okay, 2 ways of life. Listen, my son, accept my words, and you will live many years. Reiterating that. I'm teaching you the way of wisdom. I'm guiding you on straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction. Don't let go. Guard it, for it is your life. Instruction. Don't set foot on the path of the wicked. Don't proceed in any of the way of evil ones. Avoid it. Don't travel on it. Turn away from it and pass it by. For they can't sleep unless they have done what is evil. They are robbed of sleep unless they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, shining brighter and brighter into midday. But the way of the wicked is like the darkest gloom. They don't know what makes them stumble. Hey, the straight path. My son, pay attention to my words. Listen closely to my sayings. Don't lose sight of them. Keep them within your heart. That's the 3rd time. For they are life to those who find them and health to one's whole body. 23 is highlighted. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. With all diligence. Okay, there's a note over here for that one, right? For as the heart is either pure or corrupt, so is the whole course of a man's life. Right? And there's lots of songs where asking God to purify my heart. And he will. Like metal is purified by heating it in a furnace and melting it. And it'll use that example a lot in Proverbs. If you heat metal to a liquid and then you scrape all the impurities because they float to the top, you're left with pure metal. God will do that with hearts. Okay? And it says over here, the heart is either pure or corrupt. Okay? It is the source of life. The pure heart, God made it pure, or you can tell a corrupt heart just by the way they act. Don't let your mouth speak dishonestly, and don't let your lips talk deviously. Right? Say only kind things. Let your eyes look forward. Fix your gaze straight ahead. Carefully consider the path for your feet, and all your ways will be established. Don't turn to the right or the left. Keep your feet away from evil. So, there you go. That's Proverbs 4. More prep work. Lots of warnings, right? And there's not a lot highlighted in here. 3 times he says, listen to me. 7. It's important. Wisdom is supreme, the most important. So get wisdom, and whatever else you get understanding. And you never finish getting wisdom, okay? That is a lifelong pursuit, right? Because you will never know everything. Never, ever. Put your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. Yeah, you covered that. Oh, there you go. Very short for a change. We can get some notes over here. He showeth, let's talk about wisdom being the most important. He, God, showeth that we must first begin at God's word. If so be, we will that other things prosper with us. If so be, we will that other things prosper with us. Don't you love the old language? Contrary to the judgment of the world, which make it their last study, or else care not for it at all. Right? The Bible is wisdom. It's the beginning. Right? Read the Bible. Most important. I like that, huh? We read this already. We did. All right. It says eyelids. We could look at the notes over here that he had. He speaketh this in the person of a preacher and minister, which is as a father unto the people. Listen, my son. Right? David. We saw that one. Solomon declareth what care his father had to bring him up in the true fear of God. For this was David's protestation. Just looking at the notes here. 18, signifying that the godly increase daily in knowledge and perfection, till they come to full perfection, which is when they shall be joined to their head in the heavens. Right? Verse 18. Yeah. Shining brighter and brighter until midday. We will be brought to perfection when we join the Father, right? We shall have health, body under the which all other blessings promised in the law are contained. Keep your measure in all thy doing. So, you go. That's interesting stuff here. Okay. And tomorrow it'll be more of the same, right? Avoid seduction. So, there you have it. Hey, tuned later today. We're in Mark 8, I believe, in our Through the New Testament in a Year. And it's going smoothly, you know. And he's not in trouble yet, but Jesus is starting to talk about what's going to happen in the end. And Peter got rebuked because he didn't believe him. Right? He said, "Don't talk like that, Jesus." And Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan." So, yeah, there you have it. Give us a like to think about it. But tomorrow we'll continue. See ya.